What's going on, guys? Thanks for stopping by. I hope everyone is having a great day. This is Josh, as always, with VHU here in Kerbal Space Program. This is part 4 of my playthrough. So far, the reception has been pretty good. I apologize, I've not been uploading very lately. I had a couple nasty canker sores in my mouth, and it made it really hard to talk. I was kind of talking like a guy who just got his tongue pierced. But I am back. We are going to try something crazy today. We're going to go ahead and try to get to the moon. So we're going to do a couple of contracts here. We're going to do fly by the moon. And, oh, I can't do the orbit one. I forgot to do the orbit of the moon, and that didn't work. So, to avoid potential catastrophe, on our first voyage, I think I'm going to try to go unmanned. The first thing I'm going to do, though, is upgrade the space center. And can I do it again? No, we'll leave that. I don't think there's anything else really I need to really rush to upgrade here. Okay, we'll go ahead and upgrade the mission control. I don't really think it's that big of a important thing, but you know, we're gonna go ahead and try to get to the moon today. And I'm not gonna try to land on the moon. I don't think. I think today the goal is just to get into orbit and then kind of turn around, come back. So we're gonna do a stay Putnik. We'll do some. I'm going to need a small service bay, and then I want science. Where's science? Right there. We're going to do a science buddy. And then we are going to do... This is just going to be kind of like the get us into orbit and then get us turn around and come back. So we're going to do that. Maybe what I should add is control to give me some extra control. So fuel tanks, I'm going to, I already got a little fuel tank there. Engine, that should be good. Again, this is just going to kind of adjust and get us into orbit around the moon, and then hopefully get us back home. So actually another thing I'm going to need here, and I'm going to do this a little bit kind of different. This never seems to work out for me, but we're going to go utility. No, aerodynamics. Put a heat shield on there. Do a structural, little decoupler, and there. So we're also going to add some parachutes. We'll put them, I guess. Oh, that could be disastrous. I don't know where to put them. Well, I'll just wait. Alright, let's put our science experiments in here. I'm not going to have any Kerbals with me, so we're going to have to kind of bring multiple of everything. I don't think there's a point in bringing barometers, but we'll do it anyway. A couple science buddies here. So the shitty thing is, obviously, I'm not going to be able to do any sort of crew reports. That is kind of disappointing, but oh well, what can you do? Put those there. This probably will be broken down into a 2-part episode. Obviously, building and stuff is quite time consuming. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And I will also put little, I'll put one of you in there. Perfect. Did I forget to mention that this is perfect? Alright, and then also one thing I am going to add. Oh shit, I still haven't got any sort of extra solar panels here. Alright. So I guess we'll put some solar panels along here. So this isn't going to be the most attractive looking thing, but the goal is function and not looks. Okay, so that's going to be our lander, not our lander, whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna go now. This obviously we'll do our staging really quick. There. Alright, so that's good. And now we need to get our fuel tank set up. So as I've said in the past, very much am all overkill when I make my rockets. Put way more than I need to get me where I need to go, but... Oh, that's not going to work. I thought I unlocked more stuff. Alright, we're going to go ahead and... I guess... probably overkill again. I could probably use the last rocket, but the rocket I used in the last episode, but that's okay. So now we're going to go structural, bunch of radial decouplers here, there, again I am just winging it, so it's highly possible that this could all just be a waste and I may end up having to do a second trip, like modify some stuff. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. I don't think I need that. So for engines here, we're going to add some big boys on the outside, and structural, we'll add some of these. That's weird. Okay, so we're going to have to break this up now. So we're going to need, we'll take that one, and that one. So just to confirm, okay. Bam. This is looking sexy. Okay, so we got that now. One thing we cannot forget that I always seem to fucking forget is some winglets. Give me some control. Perfect. Alright, I don't think there's anything else really. Just kind of say our prayers, I guess. So we're going to have to do our staging here. So we got all five firing, and then these two separate, then these two separate, then this separates and fires this engine. So hopefully this is enough. Maybe what I will do is for control is I will add some RCS thrusters just to give me a little bit of I don't even have oh, okay, I do have some, okay. That may not be the best idea. To the moon. MK1. Alright. Fingers crossed, guys. Yeah, so I have a chip on the inside of my mouth, on the inside of one of my molars, and so I got a canker sore. Oh shit, okay. So I have to put an SAS module. So yeah, so I got canker sores on the inside of my mouth. We went to a baseball game, and I had some well, this could be disastrous because I can't do SAS, I don't think. So we went to a baseball game, and it was like we got really good seats, and they had all you can eat, so I was eating peanuts all day at the game. So I got these really nasty canker sores on that side of my tongue, and this canker sores obviously caused my mouth to swell. And it just kept rubbing up against the tooth, and it's just been absolute hell for a little while there. But alright, so fingers crossed. I'm trying not to overdo it. I don't have any SAS, So that's going to make this a lot more difficult. I think if it gets to that point where I just can't, it gets too difficult, I'm going to have to kind of revert and do this manned, and I don't want to, but I think I'm going to have to. I need to pick up some speed here. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and go manned with this. So much for the unmanned, but gotta do what you gotta do, man. Yeah, I'll do that then. What? Why can't I? Oh. Alright. So I guess I can now put an extra parachute on here, I guess, just to be safe. And actually, what I'm going to do, because I always forget, is I'm going to add a Commutroning so I can actually set some, get some science sent back so I don't have to, yeah. Alright, let's try this again. What I need to start doing is like going out there, storing all this information to the moon is not up and no pilots aboard. What? Why is Bill there? Oh, did Jeb? Oh yeah, I think Jeb died. Oops. So what I need to get in the habit of doing is putting the heat shield right on the capsule alone, and then before I come back into Kerbal, just kind of get all my science and store it on the ship, because I'm getting into this habit of just kind of putting the heat shield down here, and then the ship completely always starts to it flips over randomly. So I'm going to slow down here. Alright, let's kind of turn over here, buddy. So this is being done live, so I'm not being very talkative. In future episodes where things get a little bit more complicated, like if I start going to other planets and stuff, hopefully the series lasts that long. But if it does get to that point, I don't even know why I put RCS on this thing, but if it does get to that point, I'm going to be doing like record and do my audio over top like a lot of commentators do, only because it can be very long. The videos could be very long, or I might do them in parts. Like I think this one, like I said, is going to be a two-parter. But we'll see how it goes. So this looks like it's going to be great. I'm not gaining speed as fast as I would like, but I don't think that's a huge deal. This engine isn't nearly as powerful, but it is much more efficient. So alright, so I'm just going to go head straight over, try to build up some speed here. I may be counting on this little engine a lot more than I anticipated. This may become a lunar rescue mission at some point, but we shall see. But the goal is not to land on the moon. Obviously I have no legs or anything like that. Oh yeah, I'm building up speed pretty good here. Alright, let's throttle back. And throttle up again. So I began my burn a little bit early, I believe. Maybe not. It's going to be close. I'm not one of those guys like, oh, that's why there's a freaking splash down. Shit. I gotta collect that science, man. That's right, I did end the video before I recovered the ship. Alright, so we're going faster than we are. Alright. Oh, actually we can probably just go right now. So, if you are new to this game, pretty much, if you aim right at the orbit icon here on the nav ball, as soon as you start to see the moon come into the horizon, you can pretty much do a burn, select the moon as your target, and then you'll probably be okay. I think I underestimated my fuel consumption here, but I'm about to run out of fuel. Shit, this is not going to be good. Oh well. I'm in this now. But this may turn into a rescue mission. Oops. Oh well. Alright, so we're done our... You can see I didn't even do an orbit there. Or like a maneuver. Probably should have for the inexperienced players who may be watching, but that's okay. As soon as you see the moon in the horizon, just aim right at the orbit. Oh no. So I need to aim that way. You can see that my orbit is going to take me right into the moon, which we don't want. I want to create a little bit of a arch there so I can go around the moon and then get into orbit. So I completed my contract there. Perfect. And I don't know what this is going to take, so I like to throttle slower. I don't know if that actually does make the engine more efficient or not. I don't know the science behind it. Somebody answered a couple questions I had asked in my last video really well, so maybe if that person sees this again, they can answer my question. In space, when you're not in an atmosphere, is the engine more efficient with a lighter throttle as opposed to going kind of balls out there? Please let me know. But the good thing is that even if this becomes a rescue mission, I'm going to be able to gather tons of science. So we're at 40,000 and 46. That's good enough. We've done it. We are in lunar orbit.